This is Solo P1. Welcome. This is the Carabao Cup final preview. I'm sorry it's a bit late. It is 10 o'clock at Saturday night. I know most people are probably going out doing stuff, but I was quite busy today. But I had to get this video in. This is going to be a quick video. I don't know where Toto is. I don't know where he is. So we're going to see what happens. I'm going to try and bring him in. Here's Toto. There you go. He's back.
Yeah, bigger man.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to do the video. What happened to you, bro?
No, I thought you were going to wait for me to introduce.
Nah, but you weren't even on the screen. I think it must have been me on my side because all I could see was the Google. But it don't matter. But we're here to do the play lineup and preview of the Carabao Cup final, Liverpool versus Newcastle. So, your thoughts? Are you confident in this game?
Yeah, I wouldn't sound confident, but I think, I'm confident going into this game. I hope, hopefully that, going out the Champions League don't defeat our morale. Don't defeat the morale of the whole team. Hopefully, we're going into this game in a positive mindset. We move on from the Champions League, and we just focus on this final because it's going to be a good final. I can't wait for it. But yeah, the boys just got to go out there, give it the all. Because I don't mind a Premier League, but if we get a trophy to go alongside it, it'll be even better, isn't it? More trophies, the better. For the club as a whole as well, for the history. So yeah, let's move.
Yeah, it is what it is. Look, beginning of the season, I just want the league. They've done a poll on TV today with among loads of Liverpool fans, and I think 85 or 90% of Liverpool fans would rather just have the league over the Champions League, which I echo that. Champions League is a big honour. We've won it 6 times. Not many clubs have won that more than 6 times. Only 3. So, for me, Champions League, we won it 6 times, but I want the league. That's more important than anything is winning that Premier League. And other fans, rival fans could say, oh yeah, whatever, it's the Champions League. But when you want, especially Man United fans, because they know that we're going to equal the 20 league record, 20 titles, just like them. And they will say, you've only won 2 Prems though, to try and diminish what we've won in the past. You get me? They're going to try and diminish the 18 league titles that we won in the past before it was called Premier League. It's basically the same. They just changed the name. Just like they've done with the Carabao Cup. It used to be called the Milk Cup. It used to be the Cup Winners' Cup. It used to be called the whatever. There's been loads of names. It's still the same cup. What they did with the Premier League, they changed the trophy, but it still meant the same. They changed it a slightly different design and they called it the Premier League, but it's still the British League. It's still the number 1 league, and we've won it. It's going to be the 20th time. And the Man United fans and the Arsenal fans will say, oh yeah, it's only a Prem though. But it is what it is. We know how they go, innit? I've seen a lot of hate this week through Liverpool. Obviously, you got Manza, who ain't got no life, coming online and praying that Liverpool would have lost that game against PSG.
Yeah.
It's just another game to me. I'll just get on with life. Not really bothered in a way. At the night time, obviously when we've done the review, I was thinking, oh look, we could have done better. Slot could have done better with the substitutes and stuff like that. But I don't care. It's gone now. It's the Premier League. If you ask me now, and I've been consistent from the beginning, and you know this, people who watch me, Premier League first. It's always first, the Premier League. That's the biggest honour for me, the Premier League, and for majority of Liverpool fans, because we want to be the king of England, and that's it. So Toto, how you feeling, bro?
No, I'm feeling well. Going into this game, of course, I think going into this game, of course, we'll be going with the main lineup. But there's been lots and lots of talks about like who should start in the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Because like Kelleher, he's good on the penalties, and he's also a good all-round keeper, and he always performs well in the Carabao Cup. Don't know what it is when Allison was off and when Allison was injured, and when Kelleher covered for him. He did really well covering for for Allison. So for me, I will put Kelleher in goal. But again, there's going to be a big conversation about Kelleher or Allison in goals. In my opinion, I think Sutch is going to go for Allison. But I will go for Kelleher. But overall, I think it's going to be the same team, really. But I think there's going to be a couple of changes, a couple of injuries as well. Keep in mind. So overall,
I know Canate.
Yeah,
he's available. Trent's not. Again, missing another Carabao Cup final, just like last year. Always missing the finals lately. You know what I mean? I heard that Madrid's already offered him a contract as well, which he'll probably take. Which I don't really care. I don't know what if he's leaving. I don't know why he just doesn't tell the people. He's waiting for the last day. Then he's gonna dip out. You know, one of them ones. Just dip out at the back door. You know what I mean? Because we all know he's leaving, innit? We all know he's leaving. We all know he's leaving. And I know he's leaving. So the thing I'm worried about now is Van Dijk and Salah.
Yeah.
If they leave, obviously it's gonna end up an era, and we ain't gonna win the league for at least 3 years, because we're gonna have to rebuild the team. They're the backbone of our team, and I don't really care about Trent leaving. To me, whatever. We take him out, put in Conor Bradley, and get someone else. But as for Van Dijk and Salah leaving, that's a big blow to our club. Salah gets the majority of our goals in the season. Van Dijk is instrumental to our back line, our back four. So's Canate as well, but Van Dijk is Van Dijk, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's rarely he makes mistakes. So if he leaves, that's going to be a big deal as well. And I just think if they allow them to leave, I think it's just it's kind of stupid, in my opinion. Letting mans like that leave. They should have kept them there for a couple more years. Bring in someone else and they can learn off them, innit? So I don't know what's going on, but I just got this feeling that all of them are going to leave on a free now.
Yeah, I don't know that feeling, because if all three of them go, not so much Trent, because I don't think Trent is not much for us in defence, because I think Trent's more of a midfielder. I've always been saying this, that he should play midfield. And I'll keep calling for him to play midfield, and I think that's his best position. So him leaving at right back, I don't think would do better the damage, in my opinion. I think, we'll miss his creativity, but again, we've got Kwanzaa and Bradley there. Maybe not the creativity of Trent, but they've got the defensive ability and can run up and down the pitch, is what we need. But again, it's good. It's nice to have some of that creativity there. That's what McAllister and Gravenberch is for, and that's what your two pivots are for. That's what Van Dijk's for. You know what I mean? Kanata can sometimes ping a ball forward as well.
Yeah.
So we've got players that can play long, really well as well. Salah, it's going to be a big miss if he goes, because if our main goal threat goes, who knows what's next? Van Dijk as well, big hitter. I think Van Dijk's staying. So I'm not so much worried about Van Dijk. But if all three go, we're going to be in a bad position, because I know we've got Kanate there.
No, you know what? I think I'll change that. I think Van Dijk's going to stay. But I've just got this little feeling Salah's going to go. And when Salah goes, there goes our goal threat. I know Goldie Gakpo's going to get you 17 goals maybe a season in all competitions, but he's not going to give you the numbers that Salah gives you. And I just don't understand what's going on, because this is Mo Salah, potential Ballon d'Or winner. No one's doing the numbers that he's doing on this planet. And we've got him at our club, and our club is willing at the moment, because there's been no we don't know what's going on backstage. We're not privy to know. I wish we knew. I wish I could be a fly on the wall in Liverpool in the negotiations, but we don't know. But if they let this guy walk out the door, and a free. That is going to be the biggest, dumbest move in the history of football. Watching Mo Salah walk out the door. Watching Virgil van Dijk walk out the door on a free transfer. That would be the dumbest move ever. The dumbest. So, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I'm just like,
I don't want him to go, man. It's gonna be a big loss for us.
Oh, yeah. So, let's get into the play lineup. Big up. Well, we're on the football pitch. Can you see on the on your thing, Toto?
Yeah, I have to get. Yeah, I can see it.
I need to add you on the studio. If you go in the studio, because we're on OBS at the moment, isn't it? But I think you can go in OBS and the studio at the same time. So if you go in the studio, you'll be able to see the football pitch.
I can see it.
Okay, fair enough. So we got Kelleher in goals.
Yeah, I'll go Kelleher in goals.
Right, what's your back four?
Andy Robertson.
Andy Robertson.
Van Dijk, Canate.
Oh no, where's Robbie? There you go.
The usual Van Dijk, Canate.
Yeah.
And Kwanzaa.
There you go. There you go. There's your back four. So, let's go with your two players.
McAllister and Gravenberch.
McAllister. Gravenberch. Where is he? There you go. So we've got McAllister and Gravenberch there in the double pivot. Who's on the wing?
On the wings, I'm going with.
I'm not sure if Cody Gakpo.
I'm going with Diaz. Diaz left wing.
Oh God, he's single time. This dude.
He's getting too many games to my liking.
Yeah, but because Gakpo's out, that's why.
Yeah.
When Gakpo was there, he never got he never got a sniff of a game. It's because Cody Gakpo's out, that's why.
No, he's not out. He was on the bench last game.
He's injured. That's what people was criticising Slack for. He brought him on when he was injured. He was injured, Cody Gakpo, when he come on. Did you see when he come on? He blew up after 2 minutes. He's finished. He's not even fit either.
No, I don't think he even had any training, maybe.
And he brought him on. And he'd rather do that than bring on Chiesa. That's weird, that is.
There must be something going on in the back.
I know.
Must be something.
Chiesa, innit?
Because how you rather bring on an injured Gakpo over a fit Chiesa.
I know.
Oh gosh.
Oh, no, I'm gonna put that there.
It's stupid. Chiesa should be playing more. It's simple as that. How can you leave that talent on the bench?
I know.
And I'm not gonna. I'm not. Yeah.
Now, Carol, what are you gonna say?
I'm not gonna go into the rubbish that there must, we bought him for 15 million. We bought him 15 million. 15 million for Chiesa.
Yeah.
Some people might say that there might be a reason why we bought 15 million, or something like that. But I don't think that, because I know he scored against Accrington Stanley, but you can see as soon as he got subbed on, he made an impact and he scored.
He's got that shot on him, innit?
And plus, when he came on in the Premier League, he bagged himself an assist on that. Remember that volley?
Yeah.
Bagged himself an assist and Jota just headed it in. I think he got 2 goals, 1 assist, and that's barely playing any football. Any football.
Toto. Yeah, you know what makes me laugh, Toto? That people are criticising, and he hasn't even had a shot of the ball yet, really.
No.
People just love to criticise in our fan base, man. They just love to run up the guns, yeah, and they don't know nothing.
Yeah,
Give the man a chance, man.
Yeah, well, don't ever give him a chance in it.
No, I'm not trying to give it to anyone. I'm just saying that's what people think, innit? Give the man a chance. But Chiesa in that game the other day, the Champions League, yeah, him coming on for Salah would have been perfect. Salah was doing nothing, let's face it. Not really towards the end. Or what I would have done is keep Salah on the pitch, take off, don't put on Nunes, and put on Chiesa as the 9. You get me? Because you can play the striker role as well. So they could have brought him on, left Diaz in there, take off, don't put on, Nunes. Take off Nunes, put on Chiesa. And that would, we had nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. What are you going to lose? You put him as a lone striker. He doesn't have to run that much, yeah? Put as a lone, like a centre forward, yeah? What have you got to lose? Nothing to lose. But he chose to like, nah, I'm going to bring a Cody Gakpo. He's what it is, man. He's what it is. If I was Chiesa, I saw Chiesa actually laughing on the bench because he's probably sitting there thinking, I'm getting this money and I don't even have to play. Doesn't even give a shit. Anyway, let's go. Who's a striker?
Nunes. I'm telling you now, I'd rather go with Nunes than over Jota. Jota just shows nothing at all. So
he's going to play Jota though, isn't he?
I'm done with Jota. So.
Oh yeah, I've been done with Jota a long time ago.
Yeah.
Where's Nunes? There he is. Go on. I know he's on the right. Salah,
yeah.
So that's it, man. That's your formation. So at the back, we got left back. We have Robbie. 2 centre backs, Virgil and Kanate. Right back, we have Kwanzaa, 2 double pivots. We have McAllister and Gravenberch in the 10. We have Sabozalai, left wing. We have Diaz, striker. We have Nunes, right wing. We have Salah. So what are the subs going to be? We'll put the subs on the right.
Subs.
Big up to you, bro. And you, Chris Welch. Big up to you, bro.
I think the subs are going to be Endo will come on.
Yeah, hopefully.
Go
on.
Elliot will come on.
Yeah.
And Curtis and Jones. No, not Curtis and Jones. What am I on about?
No, Curtis and Jones.
Curtis Jones and Jota.
Yeah. Guaranteed starts with Jota. Guaranteed. Put anyone on it. He's stubborn, bro. He rates Jota, you know.
Who?
Honest that. He rates Jota. He don't rate Nunes. He rates Jota because he believes that Jota's gonna, his form's gonna come back. I'm on about our manager. It'll be one of Kwanzaa or Endo right back. Yeah, I heard something about people saying on a few channels today that they're saying that Endo might go right back.
No.
Why not?
I know, but Kwanzaa's been in absolute amazing form and he's coming out of that position, coming off the bench.
There once this season.
He's played there more than once.
No, he played there once the other day. That's it. I don't remember him playing where.
No, he played more than once.
He filled in about 3 times this season because he's not. Let's place it.
And he looked really good.
Oh.
So I just
we'll see what happens. What he brings. That is a possibility. It's not. I've heard that going around today that it's either Kwanzaa or Endo. I heard that today off a few people. We never know what can happen. We'll see what happens. But a good shout out there, Chris Welch. Big up to you, man. So that's our team. Back to the chat screen. So, Toto, I know it was only a quick video. We just had to get that out the way, the play line up. We're going to be doing the live watch along tomorrow. And we'll be watching. And I've also got a watch along of the women's football as well. I think there's a cup final. I think it's tomorrow, the cup final. FA Cup women's. I'll be covering that as well. Plus, we're doing a live watch along with Formula 1. So we're busy tomorrow. And yeah, that's how I like it. I like it when it's busy. More content. And then all we got to do is on Sunday.
Ask any racer, any real racer.
My score pick for Sunday.
Winning.
I'm going for.
Had winning is winning. Go on. What are you gonna say?
For Sunday, my score predictions. I think it's going to be 2-1 to Liverpool. I'm going with that.
I'm going for 3-1 Liverpool. Who scores for Liverpool, Toto, if you were 2-1?
Salah, I think, will bag one. Maybe Sobo.
That's it. So you
Yeah.
2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. Yeah, one of that. Yeah.
Chris Welch, he's saying 2-0 to Liverpool. Who's going to score for Liverpool? Chris Welch, who are you going for to score for Liverpool? I'm going for 3-1. I think that Salah gets 2, and I think Nunes gets 1. I just got this feeling Nunes is going to get 1. He's one of them players, he'll play crap for ages, and all of a sudden, in a final or a cup, some sort of big game, he'll pop up and go, bang, there's one in the tapping. And they'll do that to the crowd and do all that. And then the next day after, not so much. He says, this is normally our competition to be nice, to add this to our PL title. Yeah, definitely. This is what I was saying, Chris Welch, at the beginning of the video. Us going at the Champions League now, I'm not really bothered, because my prediction, my aim this season was to win the Premier League. You get what I'm saying? It was to win the Premier League. I've been consistent. Toto knows this, and I know Toto has as well. All it for me, I know Toto wanted to win the Champions League, but for me, I think he did anyway, but for me, it was always the Premier League. Winning the Carabao Cup is a bonus, but the Prem, that is the number one for me, is to win that Premier League, to get 20 league titles, and hopefully next season we're going to win another Prem to have 21. That's my aim, you get me? Because Man City is not always going to be like this, you get me? Man City, say we would have put all our eggs in one basket into the Champions League, yeah, kind of left the Premier League to the side, and then we'll say, oh, you know, so what we'll do, we'll win the Premier League next year. And what happens when Pep Guardiola comes back next year with a monster squad? What then? This is our perfect chance to win the Premier League. Why? Man City's out. Notorious Pig. Big up to you, bro. The tiredness worries me. 1-1 and pens again. What you saying there, Toto? What Notorious PIG? I like that one. What are you saying? Tiredness. Reckon it'll go to penalties. Think we're gonna be tired.
I don't think he's gonna go to penalties. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to repeat but if we are starting Kelleher in goals, I won't be so much worried, because Kelleher is wicked in the penalties. Plus, we'll have most of our main players on there. But hopefully, don't go to penalties. If it does go to penalty, if it do even go to extra time, slap. Please don't sub off anyone. Just keep the team.
Keep the keep
the pen takers on. Yeah, always keep them on just in case. You know what I mean? So, penalty is no, but it is a potential.
So, yeah, Newcastle had a week off. Yeah, they did. But we've had enough days off. We had Wednesday, as Slap was saying in the press conference, that Wednesday he gave him a complete day off of pure rest with the family and whatever. Thursday they kind of had a chilled out day, and Friday they was back in it. So they've had a couple of days off of rest, time to reflect. Now they're gonna go again. They're professional footballers. They need to get ready. This is a cup final. You get me? This is silverware. So this is where we've got to kick on. You get what I'm saying? Got to kick on. And I don't care if Newcastle's had a week off. They've got injuries as well, by the way. Especially on that left side. They've got injuries as well. So, look, I'm backing my team. I'm sure there's going to be fatigue regarding Newcastle as well, because it's been a long season. So, once that whistle goes, once that whistle blows by the referee, that's it. You're going to kick on. We're going to get there. But I know what you're saying now, Notorious PIG. Love that name, by the way. You're Biggie Small fan still. Van Dijk and Big Mac McAllister, my goal scorers. Could be. Van Dijk, I could see it now. Just imagine it now. 0-0. 90th minute. There's a minute left of injury time, and all of a sudden, we get a corner. Robbo takes the corner. He just goes over, and Van Dijk just jumps up and goes, Deesh! goes straight into the bottom corner, and Van Dijk, the captain of Liverpool, gets the winner. And when we go to get that cup, he picks the cup up in front of everybody and say, yeah, I could see that now. I could just imagine it now. VVD. The one Michael Hughes, by the way, Total Hammer, believes should be a striker. But he's what it is, isn't it? He wants Van Dijk to be a striker, Total Hammer. You know what I'm saying?
It would do the job.
Yeah, better than Nunes. Oh, anyway. Number 20 is massive. Prem win is, yeah, of course. Prem is the number one. It is the number one every time. Toto, can you see these messages, bro?
Yeah.
Go on, you can answer the last one if you want. Go
I forgot. Did Newcastle play in Europe this season?
I don't know. Did they?
No. They didn't even qualify to any of them.
I think the last time they won the title was last time they won any silverware, I think it was 30 odd years ago. I think it was. Maybe a bit longer, actually. So, Alan Shearer is going to be there. You can imagine Alan Shearer at Wembley. Probably going to be the commentator. If it's on ITV, probably Alan Shearer will be on there. Or BBC, whatever, whoever's got it. I don't even know what side it's coming on. From the UK, it's either going to be on BBC or ITV. Probably ITV. But yeah, regarding the goalkeeper's position, guys, who do you want to see in goals? Do you want to see Kelleher or do you want to see Alisson? Personally, for me, I would rather Kelleher in goals, especially if it came to penalties. Because when it comes to penalties, Kelleher is a much better penalty stopper. It said, the tourist PIG said, but even were they in Europe? They said, I don't know, was they in Europe?
No. I don't think,
sure?
No.
Okay.
They weren't in any European competition, I think. I'll check, but I'm not sure.
They was in the Champions League this season before, but I'm not sure about this season. I know they weren't in the Champions League. They might have been in the what's the one at the bottom of the barrel one?
Conference. I don't think there was even the conference.
I don't know. It's the bottom of the barrel, isn't it? It's still a European trophy, though, isn't it? You know, Man United. You remember when Liverpool were in that cup? Yeah, the Europa Cup, and everyone was going, it's a crap. Now Man United are in the quarterfinals. Yeah, they're giving it the big and saying it's a big cup. When we was in it, they were saying it was a crap cup. This is what I'm talking about, guys. You know what I mean? It's all about hating Liverpool, and it is what it is, isn't it?
There was no European competition.
No European games. No European games for Newcastle.
And when they did have a European game, they got grouped.
Yeah, but you remember the last cup they was in, it was against Man United, and our arses went. They did have a hard draw. They had Dortmund, PSG, and Milan. So that's a hard draw. No, I'm on about in the cup. You know, when there was last time in the cup at Wembley, the Arsenal went. There was in the final against Man United, I think, and the Arsenal went to the last because it's that pressure of not winning any silverware for a long time. I'm very shocked at that, because when you see Newcastle, they come across as like a decent club, innit?
Yeah.
Big fan base, good ground, good atmosphere, and you'd think a club like that would have won more in the past 30 years, innit? They ain't won anything. It's weird, man. That's weird. And I've had some good players over the years, Newcastle, Andy Cole's there. He had how many goals he scored at Newcastle, Andy Cole. Alan Shearer. There's been loads of players there. Isaac is there now. But over the years, I've had some decent players there, man. And you would have thought they would have won some sort of silverware, innit? But no, man. No silverware for Newcastle. Maybe tomorrow, but we don't know. But for me, I'm going for a Liverpool win. I'm going for 3-1 to Liverpool. And I think the goal scorers, I think Salah's going to get 2. And I think Nunes is going to get 1. I just got this little feeling that Nunes will nab 1. I think he's going to be the third. I think Salah will score 2. Newcastle will score 1. And the game will be in the balance because we'll only have 1 goal over Newcastle. And right at the end of the game, I could see Nunes just scoring a tap-in.
Yeah.
I can just see it and just kill the game off and win 3-1. Oh, yeah, look. Ginola, Asprilla. Cold.
Yeah.
Cold. Ginola was cold. 100. See, that's what I'm saying. I was watching this program today about football, and I was talking about professional footballers. I was talking about the style of play today compared to even 15, 20 years ago. They said football's all it is now is just athletes. If you can run, yeah, and you can shoot, basically, you can make it as a footballer. That's what it is today. Today, no one really takes players on. It's all about just running and pass. There's no dribbling. There's no really after or on the ball skill. This is why people like Jamal for Barcelona, because he's like a player that you would have saw him play in the 90s or the early or the noughties. You get me? Jamal is like an old school player. When he went to get his Ballon d'Or, his junior Ballon d'Or, Hullet said that he's like a blast from the past, and he is. I think that's why I liked when I first saw him at the Euros, when he scored that goal against France. When you see him play, yeah, he takes players on a bit like Messi, and the way Ronaldo used to, Cristiano Ronaldo, Maradona, Ruud Hullet, R9, Ronaldinho. He takes players on skillful, like wheezing and out, and then scores.
Yeah,
I like that. He's very skillful, and I think Jamal's gonna. If Barcelona win the Champions League, which I want them to win the Champions League, I want Barcelona to win the Champions League because that's like my Spanish team. Now Liverpool's out, it's all about Barcelona. But Barcelona, I've loved Barcelona ever since I was a little kid. So for Barcelona, if they win the Champions League, I think Jamal will get the Ballon d'Or. He will get it, 1, because they've won the Champions League. 2, he might win the league, and 3, Spanish. And let's face it, being Spanish in the Spanish league, you got an advantage over Mo Salah, who's Egyptian, yeah, in the Premier League. You get me? So when you see the judges, the majority of judges are Spanish, so they're gonna favour Jamal over Salah for starters. 1 is Egyptian, and he's not Spanish, and 2 is in the Premier League. Jamal is Spanish in the Spanish league. He came through the Spanish junior system. He plays for a Spanish club, and he wins the Champions League. That's it. There you go. Just give him his Ballon d'Or right there. And it's a shame because I think Salah should win it. Even if Salah doesn't score a goal from now to the end of the season, I still think Salah should win it because 1, most likely he's going to win the Premier League, and 2, he's doing numbers. Yeah, he's doing numbers that I have not seen for years, that I don't think has ever been done in one season. So what's your thoughts on that, Toto, about Jamal and about winning the Champions League? And
Jamal's, considering his age as well, he got potential for one of the GOATs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The way he plays is absolutely amazing. He's got a really, really good shot on him. He's like a classic winger, isn't he? Like we just mentioned, he's like a classic winger, old school winger. Go down the wing, cut inside, either look for a pass or whatever. Right? He's a really, really good player, Jamal is. And he's still got a lot of years to come. So bear in mind that as well. He's got a lot of more years to come and to improve as a player. He's already a good player now, but the more he gets older, the more he improves in it. The more, because eventually he won't stay at Barcelona for.
No, he will. He'll stay there. He's gonna do a Messi.
Yeah, he could. He could do a Messi. Just stay there. His whole career.
He's got no choice. He's got to stay there. He's got no choice.
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna let him go? My man came through the usage. Mate, he's Barcelona, man, through and through.
So look,
Notorious B.O.G. said pace and power in the Premier. That's all it is. Pace and power, running with the ball. Notorious P.I.G. said, which is why Joe Linton works in midfield, pace and power. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, with Jamal, he's like a throwback to the old school football, where they used to dribble up mans and score. You get me? Now it's just running and shooting. The football was there's no creative players so much now. I think they're gone. I think the last of the breed was Messi and Ronaldo. You get me? They're all gone now. Before that, obviously you had Ronaldinho, R9. You had Zidane. You know what I mean? Luis Figo. These are like the guys that used to. These guys used to respect Ronaldinho to dribble mans up, make him look stupid. I saw Thierry Henry as like another good player. Thierry Henry skilled up 2 Liverpool defenders and made them bump into each other. I remember watching that game, and Carragher was one of them. Carragher, I tell you.
Yeah, I'm an amazing player, but as I was talking about Lamine Yamal, if he's anyone to win the Champions League, it will be Barcelona.
I want Barcelona to win.
I hate Real Madrid. I absolutely hate them. Just full of corruption.
Yeah.
Alvarez double touch, well, no double tap. We played the replay. How many times in slow mo? Even TNT
That's
Sport,
a shame that was.
even TNT Sport put it on and didn't even double tap it. So all those Real Madrid fans giving it all, you know what I mean? It's just look at your club. Look how cut your club is. That's all I gotta say. It's just Real Madrid. I always had a feel. I was thinking, yeah, Atletico Madrid about to go through. They got good pen takers. Sorloth, Alvarez. They've got a good pen taker and they got a good keeper, Yano Black. But I was also thinking, Real Madrid's gonna get through, man. There's always a little way that just a little way where Real Madrid could just sneak through into the next round. And
look, perfect example. Look, the tourist PIG say Kane numbers, he's 32 goals, 11 assists, not bad. I get it. Harry Kane is smashing it. He's been smashing it for years. He still ain't got a Ballon d'Or. Now, I believe if Harry Kane played for Real Madrid or Barcelona and he was getting them numbers, then I'd say, yeah, he'd probably get a Ballon d'Or. But he only plays for Bayern Munich. And he played for Spurs. That's what I'm trying to say. The best chance of you winning a Ballon d'Or if you play for Spain, if you play for Barcelona or Real Madrid. People in the Premier League and stuff like that and the German League lately doesn't really tend to get a Ballon d'Or. It always, look, a perfect example. This is how deep it goes in Spain. If any of you watch the women's football, yeah, I watch it. I'm going to start streaming it sometimes as well. The women's football, right? Spanish League, Barcelona. There was a player, best player in the world last season. Her name's Graham Hansen. She clocked up 37 goals. 30 odd assists, more contributions than anyone, more everything, any stat you can think of, she was on the top of the market. The key was with her, she was from Norway, but she played for Barcelona. But the person that got the Ballon d'Or was Anna Badmati. The reason why Anna Badmati got it, not because she had the most goals, because she never, not because she had the most contributions, she wasn't even in the top 3 or top 4. The reason why it's for me, in my opinion, that they gave it to her is because 1, she's Spanish, and 2, they play for the same team, but she's Spanish. She had that edge over. She came through the youth system all the way up to the adult, the way they play now. So she went through the junior system, went through all the program up to the senior team, and they look at her and say, yeah, that's a girl that we're gonna put on the front of a billboard. That's a girl that we're gonna market her. You look at her, you probably think, oh, she's more marketable. But regarding football, she was not better than Hansen. The numbers were there. And that's the way it is sometimes in football. And I remember when she got the Ballon d'Or, I saw one of her teammates looked at Hansen and says, well, we know why you never got it. It's not, that's the way it is in football. It's political. It's political. And a lot of them people that vote for it are Spanish judges as well. And they're not even, the reporters. A lot of them are not even ex-footballers, they're reporters. So everybody knows when it comes to the Ballon d'Or that there's a lot of politics involved. Because the reason why I know there's a lot of politics involved is how can the same 2 players win the Ballon d'Or for nearly 2 decades? Answer that one. Where's Iniesta's? What happens to Iniesta's? What happens to Javi's? I don't know. What happens to Suarez's one? I don't know. You see where I'm going from now? It's all political. But yeah, it is what it is, look. It is what it is. Thanks for coming to the stream today. Thanks, Notorious PRG. I love that name, by the way. Chris Welch. Big up to everybody who came along. This is the play lineup for Liverpool versus Newcastle. Toto, want to say anything before we head off? Because I've been talking too much. Sorry.
Yeah.
What do you say, you think, man?
Just say hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Nearly on 4.4k subs.
Really?
Yeah.
What we're nearly on?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button as well. Get the video out there. And yeah, so might be some streaming coming up on my channel, so keep an eye.
Oh history.
keep an eye on that. Yeah, just check me out, man. Toto Ham on YouTube, and that's it.
That's it. There you go. Basic man, isn't it? That's
Oh.
it. Yeah. So we got the F1 coming. We got F1 as well coming tonight. The watch along. Is it the watch along we got tonight, Toto?
Yeah, watch along, yeah.
Gosh, enthusiastic. Yeah, we got 4,320 subscribers. Absolutely outstanding. Just got a message off YouTube saying 4,000 subscribers. People like your channel, and it shows 4,320 subscribers. The road to 5K subs. So I'll say Toto and I will be back tomorrow. We'll be doing some video tomorrow, maybe on F1. And will be doing a watch along for the F1 tonight as well. I need to get Toto to do me some thing for my F1. I did ask him to do my thing for the watch along. You can do that and send me through WhatsApp. And yeah, and that's it really. And we got F1 tomorrow, and we got the football. I think the Women's FA Cup tomorrow, which I'll be covering on this channel tomorrow. The Women's FA Cup, it's Chelsea versus, I think it's Chelsea versus Man City, I think. Yeah, versus Man City. So I'll be covering that tomorrow. Now you were on about old school ballers. Toto? Bro, he's gone. You was on about old school ballers. Vinny Jr. and Yamal is carrying the flag. Yeah, kind of Vinny Jr. Not so much Vinny Jr., but more Yamal. I think he's carrying the ball more. Vinny Jr. okay, he's alright, but I wouldn't say he plays like an old school footballer. But I know what you're saying though, bro. Yeah, Toto just had a cut out, I think. He'll be back in a minute. I think he just sent me a message. Yeah, man. Yeah. He just yeah, he said he's coming back. He lost connection. He's coming back. Yeah, man, it's gonna be cool. Yeah, hopefully. Anyway, I lost my train of thought then. I think yeah, he's joining back. He's gonna join back now. Yeah, look, don't get me wrong, pace of power is good. But you know, I think Yamal is gonna be, for me. I know he's young at the moment. People say, "Oh yeah, he's only young. You're gonna give him time," but you can see there's something there. You get me? He's a special player, and he's definitely a throwback to the 90s and the noughties. You know, the 2000s and 2000s, and when Ronaldinho, Zidane played, and all them mans and the great players of the past. You know, he's definitely a throwback. But yeah, I would say Jamal, he's a throwback, not so much Vinny Jr. though.
No, I don't think so.
I
No.
don't think Junior is a throwback, but definitely Jamal is. When I see Vinny Jr., it just, this is why I don't rate Mbappe. It's I don't understand why people. I don't understand the young ones because I never really saw the players like Ronaldinho and Zidane and Amri and all that. They never saw them players, innit? So when they see Mbappe, they just say, yeah, that's the guy. He's got pace, and that's it. You get me?
Yeah.
Go back and study the football history, and go back and watch the players from yesterday. The way they used to control the ball and caress the ball, use the skills and score, and that with power. They would definitely change their mind. They would definitely change their mind. It's like with all these basketball players that love, what's his name? Flipping out. What's his name? That basketball player. The one who won for Liverpool.
LeBron James.
So you got people like fans that love LeBron James, yeah, LeBron James, and then they say he's the best because that's all they saw. But I remember watching so many YouTube videos, documentaries about kids, going back and watching Jordan in his day, yeah, and how he done it, and then they change your mind. They said, nah, Jordan's a goat. You get me? So sometimes you have to educate people on history for them to understand how good them players, football players, were back in the day, how good they were. I saw the Barcelona documentary, and Bobby Robson was the manager of Barcelona. It was a Champions League final. And they brought on R9 in the second half. And he scored 3 goals. And it was his first game for Barcelona. And it was a Champions League final. They come on and he scored 3 goals in his debut. And I saw him with the ball, controlling. And I saw 3 defenders literally trying to assault him. And they couldn't knock him off the ball. He was so strong. Pace, strength, skill, step overs, everything. And you don't see that today. All today is Mbappe runs and shoots, runs and there's no weaving in, there's no proper skill, you get me?
No.
And that's what's missing from today's football, because when you see them now, they're all like robots. Maybe that's the way they coach them now. Maybe they're just bringing a guy who's fast and strong, we can teach him so on. But it wasn't like that back in the day. You had to have God-given talent. And that's it, man. That's me. I think we went on a bit too long talking about other stuff, but yeah. Toto, I'm going to see you later then, bro.
See you later, man.
Everybody,
Acknowledge me.
and as the great Vin Diesel said,
Ask any racer, any real racer. It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
see you later, guys. Boom!